Today, for us, the angel is an objective and concrete fact. A father and a mother have united the sky and the earth, and they are now real, and they are alive in the Essene nation. For you, the Essenes, you can walk on an earth by being conscious of the presence of God the Mother, and you can have the summit of the head united with the worlds of the superior intelligences of the Father. Now you can awaken yourself in this truth and pose a step of being voluntarily pillars, the center, the living link, magical that unites the sky and the earth. Awaken yourself in this truth. Make it clear in your thoughts, alive in your hearts, powerful in your living life, and make sure that your entire being becomes a tool of precision, permitting a superior world to act and to manifest itself in your lives, the one of your environment, your country, and even humanity and the earth. I would like you to understand and to see that the Essene nation has accomplished a work, a great work, and now because of this work, you have a whole world that is present and heals, appeases, and liberates all the worlds that are in you and all around you. The alliances that have been concluded between the Essene nation and the different worlds all go in the sense of a liberation, of an elevation, and of an ennoblement. I'm asking you to meditate on this truth until it appears clearly inside of you. And then you're going to be able to start to work so that the Essene nation can pose itself on the earth, on stability, and becomes an eternal writing, a life field that will last through time and beyond life in the body, that it becomes a tradition, a way of being in the world, and that it vehicles a memory that cannot be extinguished on the earth. For this to become, it is fundamental that you do your part, that you rise up, and you start to work. Until now, you've been educated, instructed, because you were like children that needed to learn the laws, the practices, the discipline, and the methods. But now you need to go towards another step, a superior one, to digest everything that you have received, and this forms a new body inside of you that is capable of entering into a salute work and to offer concrete activities to be able to make appear a powerful organization that is international. Me, the round of Archangels, I'm telling you that each organ that exists in the Essene nation needs to become a school by itself, bringing an activity in reality and generating a life field that will permit to make appear diversity of the faces and of the incredible richness of the Essene nation. The holders of the angels need to be, each and every one of them, a school that will multiply itself on the earth. For example, the angel of truth needs to be able to create its school with its holders and teach in the entire world what truth wants to say in the Essene nation. They need to do this by applying themselves on the teachings, the rituals, the songs, and everything that exist. The ones that are holders of the second step need to become an initiatic school in which we educate and form the one that are held in the ray of the second step to be able to conduct them to become masters. This signifies that there needs to be a preparation beforehand, during, and afterwards. This needs to be done and taken in charge for all the degrees, the steps, the trainings, the initiations, and everything that is transmitted in the Essene nation. I want you to awaken yourself to the fact of taking care of the Essene nation. It is really to take care of God, to serve Him, to take care of Him in reality. The ones that hold the religious side of the Essene nation through the training of the pastors of the houses of God need to become preachers that are convinced without fear or obscurity, to be able to transmit the teachings, to be able to touch the heart of all beings. Everything that exists in the Essene nation needs to be posed on God the Mother and risen towards God the Father to be able to become living organs filled with soul, magic, intelligence, and strength. Each organ needs to work for the global body but be responsible of its activity, independent and creative, to be able to bring an expansion that is harmonious and good for the ensemble. If you do this, it will stay on the earth in existence, a world, a people that will have worked so that a writing can be posed on the earth. Do not do this even more in your life, but this becomes the fundamental work of your existence. And do this to open a new path and for the Essene nation to become a greater work than the body, a way of being that will last through institutions independent and complementary, making appear a life field that is particular and that will bring a color to each organ of the Essene nation. So the round of Archangels, that until today has certainly been pedagogic, educative, magical, will take a new sense and a new value. Of course, a ritual in itself brings a life field that is powerful, but now it is a whole world, a way of being in the world that needs to be generated so that God the Mother and the Father participates to the life of man in his daily life. For the sphere of their daily lives be touched, it is necessary that a new creative impulsion and an organization appears and puts itself in place through a multitude of activities that are coordinated. The round of Archangels is a circle of wisdom and life that is authentic, and to appear, it needs to be transmitted through a multitude of schools that can touch the entire world. May these scenes rise, and may they answer to the call of the angels, assemble in the good intelligence to be able to accomplish this work. May the ones that are holders of functions and that have a responsibility in the body of God in gestation become instructors to be able to educate beings that aspire to act and to conduct them to become one day true parents of the light and to meet the Mother in reality. At that moment, you will really have entered into the circle of the angels, and you will definitively have come out of the vortex that is destructive and hypnotic of the exterior world that conducts you towards nothingness. You will have found your own interior strength, and your life of authentic destiny is to become one and to unite in this unity the sky and the earth.
qui ont une responsabilité dans le corps de Dieu en gestation, deviennent des instructeurs afin d'éduquer les êtres qui aspirent à agir et de les conduire à devenir un jour de véritables parents de Dieu la lumière et à rencontrer la mère dans le réel. À ce moment-là, vous serez réellement entré dans le cercle des anges et vous serez définitivement sorti du tourbillon destructeur et hypnotique du monde extérieur qui vous conduit vers le néant. Vous aurez retrouvé votre propre force intérieure et votre chemin de destinée authentique qui est d'être un et d'unir en cette unité le ciel et la terre.